Okay. Recording is start. Welcome back to Ori and the Blind Forest. It's not there, it's here, I think. Yeah, it was slot 2. I should copy that floppy. This will all go up along with... Oh, hello. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's that. Oh, I dash again. Controls. That's bash. Soul length, jump, spirit, fluid, charge, jump, grab, glide. Right, I have a glide. Right, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I need to remember analog stick. I'm playing a different game. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. I only have one thing. So last time, yeah, we got a cool glidey thing, and then the game wants me to go that way. I believe I might, but I'm gonna check out a thing first. Okay, it's not here, it's down a ways. Oh, there's ground here. I'm taking a lot of damage, but that's fine. Okay, so I can't break that. That's fine. Can I just take a death? Yeah, be easier. Right, and I have a triple jump. Gotta remember that. Oh. Why did I not want to go here? Could I lure the bird? Matter of fact, I can. Yeah. Oh, that's a spike. Okay, so where am I? At the top here. Okay, so that is 2 points. Yeah, I want that. These damage inflicted by enemies. They might, I don't know. But let's just take that for now. Nope, I didn't want to zoom that far out. Okay. Right, right. We unlocked the sneak peek of the mysterious foresty place. Orb. Small orb. Goodness. Yeah, so it was in here, and then we go. Oop. Yeah, it's gotten back in. Just want to reach that thing up there. Oh no, that guy just didn't respawn. Okay. It was rough. I'm not gonna save though. Because I took way too much damage. I have 1 health. Right, and this was basically, haha, you're gonna get lost. What hit me? I think a bullet hit me, but that's fine. That worked out beautifully. Much better. Let's save here. I think they're just spikes. Orb. Oh, that one-shots them. Okay, cool. Health isn't great, but that's okay. Is this a boingy bit? Yeah, it's a boingy bit. God, the movement in this game is so fluid when you get it right. That's fine, I'll do that. Heal me! Soul Link is charging. Soul Link is ready. Gonna fly over the level. I have been moved. No map? Apparently not. I haven't found the thing that does that. No, you've technically missed nothing. I haven't played this since the last session. Deceived by the mist, they were lost in the woods. I think you were getting dinner at that exact moment, is when I got Glide. Atsu's torch. It was lost in this place. If we carry it to the Shrouded Lantern, it might show us the way. Yeah, funny story, that. Just kill me, actually. Be much faster. If I could just start it. The level is changing. Or a combo video, probably. Weird, the guys didn't respawn this time. Yeah. We're back. Then I'd rather not get that one again. Cool. Those things are gonna respawn, 1000%. They did not. 0.2%. Oh, eat it, you nerd. Okay. So I guess to properly answer your question, I guess we missed about 5-10 minutes worth of gameplay. Tatsu used to climb the mountains high atop Sorrow Pass. When her brother's torch faded, she fell to the mists where she lost her path. Learn to climb! Ooh. Nanikore. Oh. So instead of wall jumping everywhere, you can just, like, do that. Oh, there's a wall there now. There is not a wall there now. There was a wall there for a second. Nanikore. Putting a save up here. Lamau. I couldn't bash it in time. Oh! I see. Oh, but it's only a normal jump, okay. Double jump doesn't affect it at all. Yeah, it's like on-off switch, but like with my jump. And I messed up, so I obviously deserve the grandest punishment of death ever of all time. Oh, but these don't work like that. Are these a Yoku? Yeah, these are essentially Yoku blocks. Invisible blocks, yeah, Yoku blocks. You know, it was a really silly way to lose health right after a save. It adds to the death counter, but you know what? I don't necessarily care. Yeah. Okay. That is a much more efficient way of fighting. Trust. Uh-huh. Oh, this is just timed Yoku, looks like. Johnny? Here. Probably saving too frequently, but that's fine. Ooh, rip that guy. That was a really dumb way to take damage, I'd rather not. In other words, the solid ground is a checkpoint. I'm gonna regret this. I regret it. That looked like such a prime spot to hide a secret, though. But I want the orb. Watashi mo shinderu. Nani? Wait. Yes, 4 things. I needed 4 things, probably, for a door somewhere. Probably that way. 4 things. Sigh. Back down to 3 things. Okay, I'm a bit off my game. Let's try again. Okay. There. For real this time. That was rude. This was also rude because the camera panned in such a way that it looked like that was open now, but it wasn't. It is not this either, but the other way closed off, so I'm guessing it's upwards. Okay. Why am I going back to save? I have thing. So what's weird to me is that there's an orb down there. Right down there. Oh, there's a bramble hole. It didn't look comfortable at all. That's what I assumed was going to keep happening. I just pounded a bramble. Oh, that's not a thing. Okay. That's a pound. Bye, I guess. Oh, there are brambles that. Oh, I see. I'm so very confused as to what kept hitting me and why I could not gain any height. So as a result, I don't think I'm going to save right now. And that was like part bramble, okay. Once more with feeling. Okay, I understand at least. I forgot I saved there. There we go. That is not something I can climb upon. This does not feel like it's something intended. Okay, cool. That button is working. Hooray! Level up killed everything. Lol. Bye. I'm tempted to like put I Want to Be the Guy Remastered on like my choice of the poll next month. Of course, now that I've said that, I literally can't, but like I'm tempted. Because I don't hate that game, and a one-off of that game is fine. Because I only have to play that for like a few hours, and I'm golden. Bye. Yeah, take damage. Fine, I'll actually murder you then. I was trying to use your projectile to reach new and exciting places. Meet new people. You were having none of that. Okay, but like, what was the point? Allegedly straight left from here. Yeet. The boss sign. I was hoping it would be like a little bit better of a draw for like $1 patrons and stuff to be like, hey, pick a thing for the pull. But okay, I'm gonna click right on the thing. Oh, and I can't do any of my moves. I can hold this object, but I can't double jump and I can't glide, I don't think. Can I bash? Given how this is laid out, probably not. That didn't feel intentional. Okay, getting hurt doesn't make me drop them instantly. Okay. That's good at least. Water time. Canned water. We lit the shrouded lantern, lifted the haze. Ori, key to the Forlorn Ruins. The Gamon Seal has been revealed. You found the Gamon Seal. Using this key, gain entrance to the Forlorn Ruins. Huzzah. The element of wind steep within the Forlorn Ruins, south of this place. It's not too far from here. I can show you the way. I see. So yeah, it shouldn't go all Funhouse Mirror on us anymore. I'm not gonna bother saving. straight up an ability, so okay, that's worth it. Drink a can of water if it was in a transparent can that had a nice design. Aesthetics are a valid use of money. Gotcha, I think. Yep. Red Bulls. Oh god, no, I actually don't like Red Bull at all. Don't get me wrong, I would love that branding on something, but I don't actually like energy drinks. I never have. Ah, I see. I'm saving on such little health. Doodly-doo. Part of that tree was in the foreground is not actually part of that tree. We're out of the forest. Huzzah! Oh, it's no tightrope. Oops. Stone fragment. I got it away. We got 40 XP. No, you wanna go that way? Fine, go that way. Let's see if I can. You can join. You might not survive the trail. I ain't giving you any XP, so you survive the trail. Board the platform. Break the targets. Kill the frog guys. We good? Okay then. Oh, that just closes that. Ah, I died. Okay. Flip, flip, flip. There are 8 of us. Well, I don't yet have a method of fast travel. I would assume that it's either somewhere in there going down, or through that way to my left. Yep, okay. Time we go. Well, that worked. It did an inordinate amount of damage, though. I see. Bait the roly-poly guys into cash and prizes. Buddy, we're going for a ride. I see. I actually have to bash you into the right direction. Will encourage my pets for cash and prizes. Buddy. Arigato. Map. Understood. Kind of, there's a method to it. I think next time I'll just hold 3 points for the, like, reduced damage taken from stuff. That feels like a good investment to just have in general. Gotta sound like Theodore. In general. I'm going to speak really quietly now. Even for this game stat. Oh, that still blows me up, okay. Save me some time later. Look below me! And then the game's like, no! What a nice level. On the bright side, you had the decency to stay dead. dash? Yes. Exp. Oh, that's just that. Okay. Then I don't necessarily care. Is this water too cold? Evidently not. Water is considered clean. Okay. Is it just all ice? That is all ice. Heck, I was trying so hard to avoid that. Once lush and green, now covered in ice. Those who didn't escape paid with their lives. Yeah, and unfortunately the hemisphere I'm on is going into the bad seasons. Okay, I can answer that anytime I like. Forlorn Ruins. The Forlorn Ruins. Here's where the Gamon live. They build miraculous structures and infuse them with the light of the spirit tree, which keep them safe. Oh no. These Gamon were frozen, unable to escape. When the element of winds lost its light, these ruins must have turned into their grave. Okay, those are hot. The Gamon were crafty inventors. They had foreseen a bright future that never came. Look at this light vessel. They were able to store the light of the spirit tree within. Bye. I see. That's gonna keep me safe from the fire things. Over Gamon structures without taking to. Oh. I see. These things don't know how to deal with me when I'm on the ceiling. Which is quite fortunate for me. That's fine. I have to watch that cutscene again, but that's fine. Paladin skill, yep. That's such a tight jump. Seasoned Explorer achievement get. So do I just like lose all gravity? Most certainly do. That explains a bit. Cool, I can flat out save. What is it? Can I create? I can. I see. I gotta Capcom a lot of these jumps. They're very intentional. So what I can do then... Any platforming systems. Yep. And that's what makes that obstacle so deadly. Hey, actually, so. I see, I get there and drop down that way. Understood. Oh yeah, and when you're upside down, like your controls are like left-right from Ori's perspective. So when you're on this side, like, when you're on the ceiling like this, right is left and left is right. Wow, okay. I actually disagree. I think the thing is straight up following me though, which is very convenient for this puzzle. Oh right, this platform goes too low. Mash, mash, mash. How's it going, Awa? Yeah. That thing's gone, so I can like focus on this. Thank you. Okay, so I need to jump on the second one as the second one's coming up. So like here, and then like I didn't make it. Right? Wow, that's low enough? Okay. So. Oh right, you can't touch those things while you're not holding the thing, right? If that guy didn't respawn, that would be different. Sort of a timing Capcom hybrid. I get what this level's doing, and I respect that. Oh, and I missed. Well, let's try again, because I'm just like a little close. Like, I'm just like looking ahead of myself rather than at where I'm at currently. So I'm like kind of misaligned with my own hitbox. It's not the game's fault. A little unintuitive, but I wouldn't blame the game inherently. Okay. I didn't expect you to come this far. I don't have to die every time I'm doing that, but recovering is just so obnoxious that I may as well. Game has had no problem making me go far for a lot of these jumps before. I need to acquire this thing. I can make that jump that way, I think. This is technically unstable ground, okay. I do need that thing. This is fine. Actually, I'd rather reset. Where's the controller? Would stop vibrating. Nope. I've been dead a while. Oh, that's just instant death, lol. Okay. I can get this. I can cheese this. I can cheese this. I can cheese this. This is actually doable. Yep. I don't think that was how I was intended to do that. I honestly don't think that's what the solution was. I'm gonna wait for that thing to come back around. Intelligent. Oh, and I'm back here. Okay. Naruto? I'm fast enough. In theory. I can make that if I'm fast enough. Yeah, okay. That is a thing you can in fact do. I'm gonna run out of save points at this rate. Okay, but what's the point? There's a delay between dropping an object. Can I only drop stuff all on the ground? That's really obnoxious. But even then, that doesn't really help me. Like, there's gotta be something I'm missing with regards to... I can't grab in midair, I can't jump on that thing. That's just spikes. There's gotta be something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing very clearly. Because, like, this seems pointless. Like, unless there's a skill I'm missing, there's, like, nothing I can see that can be done. Oh, but even then, like... There's a spot on the ceiling, technically. Oh, that was a thing. Oh, I should have... Like, this seems really pointless in a weirdly cruel way. Why have that there? That has to mean something, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out what. I don't want tips or help or anything, I'm just thinking out loud. But... I did it again! Oh my god. Like, I just instinctively let go there for some awkward reason. I don't want to be low health at any given point in case I have to do something tricky, and then being at low health would just make it even worse. Okay, so I have that now. For the life of me, I cannot figure out what more I'm meant to do with that information. That's fine. I don't wanna get any hints or anything. Like, I'm not afraid of asking for help, but it's like, I'll be very, very obvious when I actually want help. I think out loud a lot, but that's not me asking for help. Ah, damn it. And like, ever since I started streaming, that's always been my thing. I used to be a lot more stubborn in not asking for help, like, at all. But like, then there was a part where I was like stuck in a single room in a game for like 45 minutes when the solution was like not super intuitive and obvious. I can't double jump while thing. This isn't the intended solution. Like, I'm like well aware of that. But that's, I don't see what else should be like the thing to do. Like, I feel like I'm just cheesing stuff and doing stuff out of order, rather than, like, actually solving these puzzles. Like, I feel like take damage lol is not, like, a valid solution to a puzzle. I know I've sequence broken a lot of stuff, but, like... There's a brief window where those things are still safe, I think. Or is it the instant I'm no longer touching? No, it's not the instant I'm no longer touching. Okay. But I can't pick stuff up in mid-air. It has to be on the ground. So letting go mid-air to re-grab is not an option at all. Technically, dropping the orb on that middle platform is easy. Right, and you just plain can't gravity on one thing. I could just land on that for like a tick, I'd be fine. That's not the thing. Getting back here is just annoying. First off, that spike doesn't need to exist. Second off, dodging these hits while the spike, like the platform goes into spikes, I feel like this is just a bit overtuned in terms of difficulty. Like, lol, dodge stuff. Also, like, time your platforms perfectly. Like, that spider either doesn't need to be there. This set of spikes doesn't need to be there. Because look at the foreground. There's, like, one little, like, out-of-focus tree right in front of those spikes. It's... Like, look, how is that? How was I meant to... Yeah, you can't bash, confirmed. And, like, the platform goes into the spikes. So, like, you can't just sit there and fight the spider. That just doesn't work. And, like, that freaking tree. It's, like, the spikes are deceptively large. I like this game a lot. This area is just kind of overtuned and a little unfun. Just this stupid tree thing keeps blocking the spike because I need to be precise in my jump because otherwise I'm gonna fall off the platform and be short. I can't let go of the orb in any capacity right now. How am I actually meant to get that? Don't actually tell me. I mean, it's just a frustrated how am I... Like, look, this is why, like, I try and, like... This jump isn't great. This section in particular is just not the best. You have to get on that platform as it's coming up to, like, hit the spider a little, and then get off again, which is gonna take time while it's shooting you, and then you wait some more. Oops, I jumped too soon by like a frame. Oh, but you can't even ignore it. Like, what am I actually meant to do here? To not, like, just take a billion hits. Like... I'm not gonna save at any point here. I just want to see if the other way gives me any different options, because I technically didn't go that way at all. Like upon getting this object. Like the whole carrying an object to make the platforming harder is fine. The gravity stuff is fine. Like all these elements work really well. Oh wait, no, this was just a secret, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so it is in fact just all this way. Like, all these elements work really good together and separately. Just, this isn't the most intuitive thing. If I could pick up in midair, that would be different. Like, if I could pick up objects again in midair, that would literally be a game changer. Like, that's not the intended solution to that. That just can't be, because that's... If that was the intended solution, that's bad design. Like, I know the game gives you a lot of health, and that's technically possible. But from, like, a design standpoint... Like, I'm not opposed to, like, micro-platforming and precision platforming, like, at all. Those are absolutely fine by me. It's just insanely punishing in a game that gives you this much health to be like, you miss your jump, lol, just die. Because I want to preserve my health for if I actually figure this out. I'm getting impatient at this point. This game isn't bad. This game is not bad. This section is unintuitive and precise. Like, I'm getting absolutely nothing from the game that's telling me what I should do. I was late. I deserve death. But, like, I don't have a whole lot of spirit light either. So I don't want to just be spamming saves every single time. So it's like I'm redoing a lot of this stuff, which is fine. I'm used to that. Mario ROM hacks taught me that. Like, I'm fine with that. That concept jives with me. Precision platforming is fine. I cannot make the jump to that. The farthest I can make it is, like, on the bed of spikes. Therefore, my only recourse is to drop the thing and go down here. I'm gonna do this section. I'm talking it out to myself here. Wow, I'm kinda surprised I didn't take damage. I forgot. Stupid freaking gravity. Like, the only thing I can think of is weird gravity things with, like, picking up and letting go of the orb, like, at any given time. Miss a jump once. We deserve death. Just make it a bottomless pit. Don't make it spikes that take, like, 3 hits to kill you. Like, what is the point of the spikes here other than just to, like, waste time and be annoying? Make them instant kill. Like, I shouldn't have to sit there for, like, 2 extra hits. Like, I know I'm dead. I physically cannot get out of this pit of spikes. Why are they not instant kill? Those square things are instant kill. This doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't respond to like me jumping on it or attacking it. These things like have to do something. Like I'm missing something with these big square things. They're instant death, which is fine, like the spikes should be also. I cannot, under any circumstances, pick up object in midair, and it takes a little bit to land on the ground. That doesn't feel like the solution, but at least that jump was possible. If I land on that, I'm just dead. You can't bash them. Okay, so good news, I can just like skip that jump. Like, I'm missing something. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I can't pick up in midair. What does the game want me to do? Like, I can't... I can get here, but what does that do? This, like, I can't interact with these blocks. Like, I genuinely do not know what the game wants. Like, this is just sequence breaking at this point. And even then, I can't even really do much with that. Like, I feel like the game does want me to go upside down. But, like... because it's the only way to, like, genuinely move up. But this bed of spikes makes that impossible without taking damage. There's, like, a mechanic I'm missing or something. If the gravity states held when I drop the thing, then I could make some of these jumps. There's gotta be like some controls I'm missing or something. Like, the thing takes a while to go down. But it also doesn't, like, follow me in a straight line either. Like, sort of. Like, it can't be that. Because, like, that doesn't make sense. Getting back, turns out, is ridiculously easy by comparison. But I just need the thing to get there. Okay, getting back is actually kind of ridiculously easy if I just ignore the orb entirely. Oh, there's no floor there. Right. But then, like, what's the point going back? There's not. Can't be that. Can I just, like, and keep this gravity? Yes, but why? What good does that do me all of a sudden? Oh. It's all gravity. Okay. I was in fact missing a mechanic. Okay. One more time then. That isn't exactly the most intuitive thing, though. That is, like, really not the most intuitive thing. I can't make that jump like that, so instead what I'll do is I'll make the jump like this. Drop the thing. Okay. Is it 40 minutes? It was like probably 20 minutes figuring that out specifically. Oh right, I only turn on fire stuff. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. It's actually fine. Like, what the game should have done in that scenario is have a block like that that you have to land on. Not to, like, turn, but to, like, you interact with this block. Because all those blocks, they weren't exactly, like, accessible outside of that one. But, like, it wasn't very clear to, like, rotate on that block. And otherwise the game was, like, really good about teaching you what you needed to know at any given time. I see. Oh, my health is low. I should not have saved. That's really cool. Oh my god. That, see, like, now that I get it, it's pretty neat. But, like, But the game did not really explain that concept very well. This doesn't intuitively come off as, I can go on this thing. I knew I was dead. Okay. That doesn't initially innately blind read as, go on this thing, you can rotate on it. Can I save here? Nope. I most assuredly cannot. Okay, so at what point do I just go down? Here? Yes, technically. Are you Gumon? You are not Gumon, okay. Okay, so those are spikes in the ceiling, I'm like 99% sure. What's the point of this rotator? In case you get on the ceiling, I guess, but... I see. There we go. Yes, I would like one burn to a crisp, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take that to go. I'm being silly. Don't even bother picking up the thing. First off. Second off. Okay, progress. Oh hey, the Gumon we saved earlier. Yayifications. This shrine must have powered all they had built. Look at it now, look what it did! Sad Gumon friend. Oh, cool, game saved. Fantastic. I don't get the cool gravity wall anymore, though. Oh, cool, but this also no longer hurts me. Wonder if Gumon knows of their fate. I hope he can forgive this. That we live and they are gone. Ooh, okay. That was not what I anticipated. Cool. We are up here, Lamau. That feels like the way out. Yeah, that feels like a boss fight, and also I choose this puzzle. I am probably dead. Sap. Oh. Okay, there's a thing. Okay, so I'm actually safe on this platform. Let's not do the thing we just tried to do. Oh. This is unstable ground, okay. Am I safe up top of that platform? Probably. Am I safe up top of that platform? Yes. So I'm safe on the tops of these platforms. That's what I'm getting at here. Oh, that was bad. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Oh, I think I meant to do a thing. Orb! Cool. Orb. Orb, orb, orb. How's it percent saving now? How am I meant to safely get out of that? Getting into that is one thing. I was being impetuous. Okay, top of that platform is not safe. At least the left side of that is not safe. Bottom here is very, very safe. That felt like a good spot for a secret. Make it okay. See, now those look like spikes that should instantly kill me. God, what an imposing room this is. Diamond weapon. The element of winds lies before us, stored in the heart of this place. Come on. These ruins are all that is left of the Gumoon, reminding us of their fate. Losing the ones that he loved, Gumo is the last of his kind. Ori, we shall bring back the light. For any bell and the memory of the Gumoon, let us restore the element of winds. Escape sequence time, probably. Moved by their words, he decided to act. I see. Dodge stuff. Escape sequence. Indeed. Heck. Oh god. I see. just wait that out. I love the escape sequence music. This is like really good music. Miss it once, you deserve death. I get it, that's like the basis of like hard, you know, precision gameplay. I understand and respect it. Doesn't mean it doesn't annoy me when it happens. That hardly seemed fair. Wasn't enough to cause them to collapse. That was kind of on me. Okay, you don't go down. Okay. This dungeon is just like the absolute definition of just... It's the opposite of intuitive. Figure it out by dying to it a bunch of times is not my favorite kind of level design. You miss once, you deserve death. Do it all over again. I can't be bothered taking the time to do this right and carefully when it takes so long. It's just death, I guess. They weren't insta-kill before, but I guess they are now. Because I did not have the kind of health that one of those should have killed me. I would give myself save states at this point if I can. Go up. That's dead. Oh, I think I see. If I die, I am so upset. Yep. Home. I'm not gonna punch the egg. It hasn't done anything wrong yet. Good night, Burn. Happy burbs. Are we gonna find out why Kudo hates the light? Well, I can no longer bad burb. Just vengeful mama burb. Ori had learned how they perished through our light. All along, she was simply protecting her last child. Saved. Oh, but a stealth section. I see. Oh, but the water is safe. No wonder this water was available to me. Oh, but I can't save. Wait. Achoo. Thankfully, I still don't know exactly where I'm meant to go. There, allegedly. Again. And that's what I was. Okay, so I wonder if I like got a bomb just before death bomb it yet. Oh, I got a guy bomb. Okay. I'm dead. I'm just dead. Bye. I understand that. I understand. Ooh, that was bad. Yeah, bye! Ah. I tried to be sneaky with, like, dashing. It didn't work. There we go. That's what I was, like, kind of trying to do. Okay, but no. Wow, okay. Not going back that way. We barely escaped from her clutches this time. It's now clear why she hunts us. Kudo is just protecting her child. But remember, Oi, the element of warmth is the last to ignite. The sunstone we seek high atop Sora Pass. We must ride the winds, for they will show us the path. This is the part where I save the game 7,000 times. Because I don't want to do that dungeon again. Alright, I can just ride winds. That section wasn't bad. I kind of want to like take a little bit of time at the end of this one to kind of like not just like explain my frustration with that part, but like it's not bad design, but I'm really afraid of the third dungeon now, if that's the kind of difficulty steep we can expect. I should have saved before grabbing that. I want full health. Well, now I know I didn't lose a whole lot, but Hi. Ah. Right. Then that leads into the scary forest. Plop. Oh, spring. Right, this is where Orb was. Wow. Like this is just a mechanic now. Wow. Okay, cool. Congratulations, you hit me. Go away forever. Cool. I want to explore this a little bit, because I don't feel satisfied ending on that yet. Oh, I can go off those falling rocks. Bully that guy. You know what? Let's save here. Why not? It's a little dangerous. Oh, that's why not. Because the game decided ambush was just good difficulty. Aha, but that was the thing I need. Yeah, you gonna respawn again? You wanna give it another go? Where am I? It's a long way up. I say. Really cool though. Or it would be. I only have 3 of the things. That's a return note then. Okay, I haven't explored them this way. That's a laser. So I just have to like go and stop sometimes. They come out instantly and have no visible tell where they are until they're fired. So you just have to know. Which is a little unfortunate. For the record, the decisions that are being made here that I'm not particularly fond of are not inherently bad decisions. However, kill throwing noises, oh my god. It just means that when I'm going into this next session, I have to be ready for a different kind of game than what it was at the start. Also, look, I'm gonna regret this, but let's get Ultra Defense. The blue tree is mastered. That was on me. When a mistake is my fault, I don't get super frustrated. Like, obviously, I don't want to hit a failure state, like, say, taking damage or dying or anything like that. But when it's not clear what causes the failure state, in this case, death. Yeah, blocking the spikes, ya nerd! Oh, we're doing the gathering thing again, okay. Thing to push into the laser, or else I will die. This does feel like the type of game that a lot of people would casually quit. Like, I get the vibe. What? Oh, it's light enough in the wind. Okay. I'm confused. I'll leave it be for now. I think I know what I could do with that thing, but I don't care right now. I care suddenly. So is thing still here? Yes, thing is still here. First off, blue orb. Orb. Come hither. I see. It's unsafe stuff. Okay. This jives. Okay. I see. But that is what I thought would happen. Okay. So the puzzle then becomes do the thing. Let's see, that works in both directions. Oh, understood. I was wondering how the game was gonna want me to go about that. No. Okay. Ah, okay, so this is unsafe, this is safe. Danger, safety, danger, safety. One. Aye, where am I? Oh, that's where I be. I must go now, my planet needs me. Wow. Down through here. I don't have any more. Many. This is pretty cool, even if a little unwieldy. I get it. It's an appropriate difficulty. It's difficult because you have to like be in and out of a gliding state. It's not the most fluid and responsive tool. It is very easy to just like get in a bad way, but it's also not that hard to actually do. It's a good spot. And like, look at that! I just did that without getting hit. So like, yeah, that's fine. What the game is asking me to do is very clear and defined. I want this thing. There we go. What the game is asking me to do right now is very clear, very defined. Go through this thing. Collect things, and you know, yeah. Compliments to the level designer, yeah, exactly. Oh, right. Oh, okay. We're just gonna get an ability. The spirit. Another sacrifice for Nibel. Nier flew through the air. She soared through the sky. Her world knew no bounds until the forest turned blind. Roll credits. Charge jump. Okay. Choo. Oh wow, I'm at the world ceiling. That opens up a lot. You cannot fly any higher. Safe and sound achievement get. Okay. Go watch spots in the got the charge jump basically. I can tune, and I can do that off of walls. I can apparently aim it, which is really nice. I didn't realize that. When it's fully charged. Okay, very clearly I'm meant to apply. Whoop. Apply the lesson as instructed. Oh no, that's me. I'm like looking at the save point thinking that's me, and I'm looking, what is this strange icon to the right? You are not where I thought you would be. Whoa. Depends if I just sail off into the endless ether. What happens when you sail off into the endless ether? God just decides, nah, you're not going this way. Okay, well, God has spoken. I'm not going that way. No wonder Kudo is avoiding this place. The sunstone still radiates the light that she fears. We found the sunstone using its legendary rune and getting an entrance to Mount Horu. Meanwhile, it's sadness. Their journey even inspired he who had doubt. Kumo had found a place to belong. With the sunstone, we can now pass through Mount Horu's gates. But do you feel the shaking, the rumbling in the earth? Mount Horu is close to spewing fire. There's no time to lose. Oh, please don't actually put me on a time limit. I will cry. Okay, Scott's gonna smite me for going this way too. Indeed. That is a nice little palate cleanser. The God decides, but thou mustn't. That beats an invisible wall. Like, I know it's probably not actually God. It's like probably some kind of storm or something, but like, it's like actually kind of a refreshing way of gating a player. See, like, invisible walls bother me in video games because it's like there's literally nothing obstructing me from going this way. And then you have like the ankle-high fence of doom, which is like, I literally could step over this. A child could step over this. Like, even someone who's not like a perfect health could step over this, and you meant to tell me that this video game character that I'm controlling, that's probably like a super soldier, an acrobat, or a magical being, can't step over this because invisible wall? No, okay, cool. Then you get stuff like Pokemon Sword Shield. It's like, there's Wooloo sleeping here. It would be rude to disturb them, so please go around. It's like, okay, I respect that. That's fine. They're sleeping. I don't want to wake them because that's cute. Like, that is an understandable reason why you want me to go around this path. It's that I can respect that. Or, you know, in Mother 3, there are ants here and you don't want to step on them. Like, yeah, okay, give me a reason to where I cannot go this way, that I can at least believe in universe, and I respect it. But if you're just like, you know, this falls into the category of things I respect. I don't know why I'm being zapped with lightning by going this way, but like, I'm being zapped by lightning when I go this way. So it's like, God has said no. That's the first thing my brain went to. But it's like, okay, there's something preventing me from going here, something tangible. I can see why I can't go this way. It's pretty dang funny to me. You give me a reason to tell me that I can't go a certain way, even if it's something silly as don't wake this cute sheep or don't step on ants. And I suddenly am here for it. Okay. There was a thing that I'd seen on my... First off, there's that. Second off, there's that. Okay, where was it? It was down further, wasn't it? Yeah. Down a fair ways here. I'm not like gonna instantly die to something and I'm gonna like be really sad that I just haven't saved this whole time. But it's down further still. You know what? Oh, right, yeah. Orb? Bad burbs. Maybe they're protecting children too, we don't know. Being spirited to have that thing there. there's something to keep blocking that. Right. Hey. Okay, but like for real. That is definitively where the game wants me to go. I, on the other hand, there's a lot of things I didn't do. Like all over the place. And I finally have some good movement tech. So. Right, I need a map stone fragment, which I like weirdly don't have. Oh. That would be where? That's rather tidy and convenient. Okay. Keep checking the map because I don't know really. Okay, that one's a bad bird. Into the spikes with you. What? What the hell? What? What the hell? What? Okay. Sure. Why the hell not? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had nothing else playing. I have Firefox open, but nothing in Firefox could possibly produce the Wilhelm scream right now. What? That's about as immersion breaking as you can get. But a hilarious Easter egg, and honestly, yeah, the game needed something kind of awesome like that to kind of buy it back a little bit. Just a little. Oh my god. Oh, whatever was here I already got, okay. You don't expect it from an atmospheric game like this. Something like that. But that was hilarious. That was absolutely hysterical. Only because you wouldn't expect it from a game like this. I'm just like not playing good now. Oh my god. Let me heal. Ugh. Oh no, it was up there. Okay. Straight up get ability cells. That is just something I straight up cannot access again. That's map in spring. And I more or less got everything. There's a thing up that way. Because there's not a lot I can't do now in terms of like movement. Okay. Now what? Yeah, let's go offense next. Okay. Are you satisfied with the session for the month? Okay. Ending on the Wilhelm scream was good. That kind of brought back a lot of the goodwill the game lost in the Wind Dungeon. But the Wilhelm scream did kind of earn back a lot. It's a little artificial. I want to talk about, like, I kind of want to end the video with talking about why that dungeon frustrated me, and couple it with like how I'm going to have to approach this game in terms of difficulty going forward. The rotating on that block thing was not really intuitive, although in retrospect I probably should have been able to figure it out, just that the game has always been forthwith about the tools you have and the mechanics you use. And like, it didn't really have a point where you interacted with that block in such a way where you would natively figure out that you could rotate on it. Like, the game didn't really go into that. It's not something I would have thought of. Like, it's something I think I found by accident. And then the rest of the dungeon was fine. The dungeon itself was fine once I figured that out. It didn't do a very good job of being intuitive enough of actually explaining that mechanic to the player. And I'm not saying I expected text to be on screen and be like, hey, you can rotate on these things. Like, I guess the rotating on the corners of the wall was meant to be the hint to that, but the blocks didn't look like that. They looked like blocks. But I guess the mechanic of you holding the ice orb and you're interacting with this fiery thing means you rotate. But like the tiny ones, you don't really do that, I don't think. So I don't know. The escape sequence suddenly going from 0 to 100. Okay, a lot of my deaths in the escape sequence were actually not the game's fault. As frustrated as I was, it wasn't the game's fault. Because with the first dungeon, I was on a very strict I'm being chased by a wall of death time limit. Whereas in this, that wasn't the case, but I didn't realize that until about a dozen deaths in. It wasn't necessarily the game's fault. That said, a lot of the deaths did feel cheap. Because, like, the expectation was, okay, escape sequence time with the escape sequence music. We're going. And there's a lot of stuff that where you just have to kind of stop, but you're not being chased. There's a lot of stop, go around, do stuff. But a lot of it was learn by dying, which the game didn't really do that up to this point. Like, most of what the game had done up to this point felt very natural and intuitive. Felt very, you learn by doing, and dying doesn't really carry consequence, but you're not expected to trial and error it that way. Now that that card is on the table, well, it's not necessarily whether it handholds me or if it's like, the rotating block thing should have been a little bit more intuitively explained. Like, the game should have had, like, one of those to where you could just naturally jump to while holding the orb, and just naturally be able to figure out as you line up a jump. The platform sinking into the spikes with the spider was just kind of a mess. Like, I guess technically I didn't have to do that with the orb, but, like, it just felt so annoying. But then again, the only way I was able to get around it was through triple jump, which is not something the game gives you as much as you can level up and get. A tool to make your life, the player, easier. So it was designed with all of that mess in mind, but it didn't feel good to go through. And then the escape sequences just, you're learning by dying a lot, which, okay, fine, but like, I'm going to guess I'm about 40% of the way through the game. Don't confirm or deny. But like, at about, like, I've gone through a good chunk of the game at this point. The game has, not to my recollection, done the learn by dying aspect. There are a lot of things where you just instantly die, but you're not expected to, like, learn about an obstacle by being too late to dodge it on a previous life. Everything else that I could see up to this point is something like I could learn on a blind read, and the deaths were my fault. Mostly. A lot of the deaths in the escape sequence felt cheap, although I guess technically doable on a blind read because I was able to figure it out pretty quick. Once I realized the dungeon was a bunch of once I realized it was fine kind of thing. Like, once I realized I could rotate on those blocks, the dungeon itself was fine. Once I realized I wasn't being chased in the escape sequence this time, the escape sequence was more or less fine. There was still a lot of, like, you know, moments of sudden death. If I go into this game next time expecting that, it shouldn't be so bad. But I am dreading the next dungeon, so next time I am absolutely going to, like, go around the world map and pick up a bunch of stuff I missed. Like, there's gonna be a lot of going around and reclaiming a bunch of stuff. I don't have to go down here at all. I'm gonna look around the map and explore and get. Because now I have more movement to where that's an option. Like, the game is still really good, but it is really hard. And now I'm cognitive of that. Like, now the game is starting to get into that kind of difficulty, which again I don't inherently hate, because punishment for death in this game is pretty much a slap on the wrist. As long as you're, diligent about placing your soul links every so often, death really isn't that consequential. So if the game actually wants to be that kind of hard, it's actually okay, but I wish I had known that before just like a dungeon decided, okay, no, really, this is actually just that kind of hard now. Or it can be. And it's like, okay, fine. The game is a lot more of a platformer than a combat game. The combat is there. There's a lot of times in the game where you're fighting stuff and there are boss fights. But the combat, not an afterthought, it's not the right word. The combat feels secondary, not tacked on, not a back burner, not afterthought. The combat is very much an important integral part of the game, but the combat isn't the focus. The platforming and the puzzles are. Contrast with Hollow Knight, where the combat is the focus, and a lot of platforming elements are kind of not the focus. They're not the main attraction. I like comparing this game to Hollow Knight for that reason. Whereas Hollow Knight is a platformer that is a very action RPG combat game with some platforming elements. This is a platforming game with some combat elements, if that makes any sense at all. And again, this is just my opinion and from what I'm seeing of this game so far. This game is great. This is a very atmospheric, good game, but it is difficult at times. And I respect a game that can do that. But, video game, please give a heads up the next time you want to go Kaizo on me. Not saying that was Kaizo, but like Learn by Dying is kind of a Kaizo-y, fan-gamey, Dark Souls-y kind of... Now I know. Yeah, Hollow Knight boss battles are combat-focused. Ori boss battles are platform puzzle-focused. Like, I love the contrast between those two games. Because they are both atmospheric, pretty lore-heavy games with amazing soundtracks. That one is a platform that you can combat, and the other is a combat that you can platform. And the contrast is just striking and beautiful, and I love it. The two games stand out for very different reasons, but I will continue to compare the two, because you're a vaguely animalistic creature bathed in white that doesn't talk, that has a lot of really heavy, serious lore stuff going on. So I will continue to draw those conclusions, and none of you can stop me. But that'll do it for Ori Block.